Because of the pandemic, the Low Country Food Bank here has been serving a lot more people. In fact, they say that their surveys show that 6 out of every 10 people coming here needing food have never been to a food bank before.
When people in our community need help, the people of the Low Country rise to the occasion.
The pandemic created hardships for so many, and people who had never before dealt with food insecurity found themselves struggling to feed their families for the first time.
This overwhelming need put a strain on our local food banks. That's why here at Live 5, we led the charge with United for Low Country Food Bank.
An unprecedented initiative. Every TV station in town coming together, along with most local radio groups, simultaneously to raise money for the Low Country Food Bank.
We started off early this morning with a goal of $50,000. Joey Solvine was out here. We have all the other TV stations in the market, as well as radio, iHeartRadio, Rick Rush, 103.5 WEZL. I was just on the radio with him. You know where we are right now, money-wise? Heather Perry's going to tell us right here. When we got here this afternoon, about 3:30, we're about 80 grand. Where are we now?
We are at $122,000 right now. It's incredible.
Close to $150,000 that will go to hundreds of thousands of meals for people in need.
This one-day blitz received such an amazing response that our station continued our efforts for the entire weekend. That Saturday, we aired Singing for Their Supper, a group-wide fundraising effort by Gray Television. This event featured a lineup of country stars in a one-hour special to benefit local food banks.
We are now cutting in with a special announcement,
during which we received a special gift from one of our homegrown music legends.
You guys know I'm so proud to call South Carolina home. I've lived there my whole life. One thing I really love is how much we care about each other in our communities. And right now, our neighbors need help. They need a lot of help. So many people are struggling because of this virus. And one thing we can all do is to help provide food for those in need. And so won't you please join us in giving? And tonight, actually, I'm going to join you guys in giving. And we want to match all the pledges tonight that come in, all the donations that come in tonight during this pledge. We're going to match up to $50,000.
In the end, with United for Low Country Food Bank and Live 5's additional support, $388,720 was raised for the Low Country Food Bank. As the holiday season approached, the need in our community was even greater.
While many of us are out and we're buying Christmas gifts and holiday gifts for other occasions, there are people who are truly in need for just the basics, for food on the table.
The average food distribution has increased 50% during the pandemic. Organizations like Upper Dorchester County Community Ministries Food Bank, they need your help.
So when we opened up in June, we had about 135 families, and now we've gone all the way up between the fresh produce that Low Country Food Bank provides us and our regular distribution to 624 this month meal. This is families.
We launched our second initiative, Hope for the Holidays.
So right now, folks, you can help Live 5 and our partners at iHeartRadio raise money for something we think is very important.
Wells Fargo gave a $50,000 matching gift for our campaign, our Hope for the Holiday campaign, in a surprise gift.
For 10 days, along with our iHeartRadio partners, we blitzed this call for help across all our platforms, on-air mentions, Facebook Lives, on our apps, and on our website.
Nearly $89,000 now going to the Low Country Food Bank to put food on the table.
We know that 2020 has been a tough year for a lot of people. It's also been a very tough year on food banks.
The firm gave $3,000 to support the Low Country Food Bank's mission. Last year, through our United for Low Country Food Bank and Hope for the Holidays initiatives, $476,671 was raised for the Low Country Food Bank. That's nearly 2.5 million meals for the families we serve here in the Low Country. 2020 was a tough year, a year like most of us have never experienced. But through the challenges, we witnessed people come together and rise up to help their neighbors.
One of the things I love about living here are the people. Anytime there's a need, anytime there's a time for us to rally together, you always answer the call, and you've done so again today. And there's still some time for you to give.